So since the last time I recorded, which was over a week ago, GeoWizard gave me a shout out, and as a result, my subscriber count has almost doubled. It's actually been, my subscriber count has been going up quite a bit recently, even before he made that shout out, and that just really increased it a lot more. So thanks to GeoWizard for that if you're watching this. Um, I would say to go check out his channel, but I feel like everyone who watches any GeoGuessr content on YouTube already is subscribed to him since he's like the biggest content creator for GeoGuessr. Anyways, I was given this suggestion to play this alien looking places. Oh, by the way, now that I have a bit more viewers and more comments, I don't really see all the comments in my notifications, so I'm sorry if I've missed some of them. I try to read all of them, but yeah, the notifications used to show every single comment, but now I'm noticing there's some that I see on the video that don't actually pop up in the notifications. So anyway, alien looking places. Haven't played this before. I assume it's going to be photospheres, so I'm going to play it no moving. I'm actually going to try to not look at the copyright tag thing, the name, because I feel like it is kind of cheating because you're not really using the like the picture itself. It's even worse than using like the roof rack and stuff that you would do in some GeoGuessr games, like normal GeoGuessr games. Anyway, so this looks interesting. It's a volcano, I believe. So that, I don't know, it kind of narrows it down to, wait, actually, is this a volcano or is it like a rock slide that let off a bunch of dust? That's a good question. I think it's a volcano. So at least if it's a volcano, that kind of narrows it down a bit to certain parts of the world, but it narrows it down to different parts of the world all over the place, so I could choose the wrong one. But it's probably, well, it's not in North America, I don't think, or maybe not South America, but it could be like anywhere along the Pacific coast, or it could be somewhere like Iceland, maybe. Let's see the trees. No, it's not Iceland. Actually, it looks somewhat tropical. Wasn't there just a bad eruption recently in the Congo? I don't know where it was, DRC, but I feel like it could be there. I didn't actually see pictures of the volcano itself. So do we have snow? Yeah, we don't have snow on any of these things, and we're pretty high up. So, could be like the Philippines or Indonesia too, maybe. I feel like if I went with those countries, I could be really far off. No, actually, I think it's more likely to be in this area, so I'm going to put it down in Indonesia. Or actually, let's do the Philippines. I know there are, which ones? I don't know which one I should go with. Wasn't there, Mount Pinatubo, I believe, is one of the ones that erupted. That was pretty bad. Where was that? No, it's not that one. Well, I think it's over here. Yeah, it could be this, because we do have a lake. Although the lake doesn't really match up, but I'm just going to put it here just because I think it's probably in this part of the world. Oh shit, I should have just gone with Indonesia. Because I was looking at Borneo, I think, there for a while. So that was it was actually in Java. What was that called? Mount Merapi. I'm not sure what's the really big one. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. So, not a very good score there, despite the fact that I got the region of the world kind of right. I got the Southeast Asian thing right. Anyway, so this looks kind of like a weird desert, which could be a lot of places. It could be Africa, could be southern Africa, like Namibia or something. It could also be the Sahara, or like Ethiopia, which I think I might go with. But it could also be perhaps even part of like northern Mexico, or like Arizona or something, maybe. Just like a weird part. It could also be, could be like the Gobi Desert, perhaps. I don't know. Could be Iran or something, or Saudi Arabia. There's a lot of deserts in the world, so it could be Australia too. So I don't really have anything other than the fact that it's probably a desert. Well, it's obviously a desert, but I don't know. where specifically it would be. Can't really tell based on the trees. Unfortunately, trying not to look at the name makes it kind of hard. It is easy to not look at the name just because it's kind of small, written small, but what if it's like something that would make it very obvious what country you're in? I can't really even see the people, so I can't really even base it off of them, so I'm not sure what to do here. Ethiopia was my original instinctual guess for some reason, but I'm not really sure about that. Actually, the dirt color does kind of remind me of things I've seen in Australia, like near Ayers Rock and that, so I might go up here somewhere. I don't know, because there's a lot of people around, so I really don't want to just stick it in the middle of, I don't know, like in the middle of the desert somewhere when there's no, like, points that it could be, like a tourist attraction or something, but I think I'm just gonna... Ah, crap. I know it's not this, but I'm just gonna put it down here, because I think it could be somewhere in there. Oh shit, it was Namibia. I think I did mention that it could be Namibia, but I mentioned a ton of countries, pretty much almost every desert in the world I mentioned. Crap. So I look at the latitude is almost perfect, but unfortunately wrong continent. So it's a national park. Damn it. Okay, let's move on here. Not a very good score so far. 739 after 2 rounds. So what do we have here? This looks interesting. It looks like it could be like Jordan or something. I don't know, one of those Middle Eastern countries. Driving on the right, looks like. Can't trust the compass, so yeah, can't really tell what hemisphere it's in. This guy looks, I don't know, does he look like he could be Middle Eastern? She doesn't look Middle Eastern, she's white. Some of these people, I can't really tell. Obviously, this type of thing would have a lot of tourists from all over the world, I would assume, so I don't know. But they have that type of, like, it could also be like the Atacama Desert there in Chile, because they have this type of, like, salt. I think this is salt or something, I don't know. It looks kind of similar to those things in Bolivia that I've seen, like the big salt flats. Obviously those are huge, but they have this type of thing, just a smaller scale there. Could also be like parts of Mexico, I believe, look like this too. Let's see. Because the mountains look, I don't know, I don't know what mountains or how big the mountains are in the Middle East, but I don't know if they're really like this. That looks like a volcano, and that looks like a volcano too. So I think I'm actually going to go South America on this one. The volcanoes, yeah, the volcanoes are convincing me that it's not the Middle East, which was my first guess. Should I go Peru or should I go farther south, like down here? Where are the volcanoes? Okay, there's a volcano there. I don't know if that's a volcano, I can't really tell. I think I'm going to put it somewhere around here though. These things are volcanoes, it looks like, so I'm going to stick it down near the Chile-Peru border. Actually, those are volcanoes there, so I'm going to put it down here somewhere. This is a national park. There's a viewpoint here maybe. Oh no, that's not a viewpoint, but a road that goes off, so maybe it's something like that. Let's just stick it down there. Oh, okay, it was actually Chile, so I did get the country right, but it was a lot farther south. Valley de la Luna. What's that mean? I don't know. Anyway, we were pretty close, 526 kilometers, got the country right, but it wasn't in a national park or anything. That's kind of interesting. You'd think something like that they'd want to protect, because it seems quite unique. Oh, isn't this in Arizona somewhere? I don't know what it's called. I don't actually know where it is. Or no, is it Arizona or Utah? I don't remember. I'm pretty certain it's there. unfortunately, I just don't know what this place is called. I have seen a lot of pictures of it, I believe, unless if it's a different place. These people are Asian, but I mean, I feel like they could be in the US. They could either be just American of Asian descent or like tourists in the US. So I'm pretty certain this is in the US here somewhere. I'm just, crap, I don't remember what that thing was called. It's not Vermilion Cliffs. Somewhere near the Grand Canyon, isn't it? Maybe it's actually in Utah. I don't know. What's this? This is part of Canyonlands, right? I think so. Could it just be like part of Zion or something? No, I don't think it is. I thought it was in Arizona, but I might be wrong about that. Because I don't see anything here. Oh, Canyon de Chelly, I think is how it's pronounced. Could it be that? I don't actually know what that looks like, so I probably shouldn't go there just because it's kind of far from everything else, all the other parks that I think it could be. So I'm not really sure what to do here. I've been to Capitol Reef more recently, and I don't think it's that. Grand Staircase Escalante. I don't actually remember what that looks like. I might actually go with that. I think that's like kind of like arches, right? But I don't know. I'm just gonna stick it down somewhere like that and hope for the best. But oh shit, okay, so oh, Antelope Canyon. Yeah, so I think that was the thing that I was thinking of. Maybe. But I didn't know it, so it's not a national park or anything apparently. I wonder why that is. I think it's on Navajo land maybe. Yeah, okay, it's Navajo or Hopi, one of them. I think Navajo. So that's why it's not okay, that's why it's not in a national park. So it's near Page, which I have been to. I just haven't been to this specific thing. So that's interesting. So I was kind of right originally with it being Arizona, but I ended up guessing in Utah. Luckily, I guessed right across the border from where it actually was. So let's move on here. That took kind of long, didn't it? Actually, not that bad, 2 minutes. It's actually quicker than all the other ones, and I did a lot better. So anyway, crap, is this going to be Antarctica or is it going to be up north? That's the problem with these type of either Arctic or Antarctic rounds. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm guessing it's probably up north just because I feel like you would have more, I don't know, can you just wander around in Antarctica like just with a heavy jacket pretty much? Or I feel like you'd need like special suits and stuff in Antarctica. I don't really know though, because look at the shadow of this guy. It's just a normal jacket. Could be northern Canada or something, northern Russia, northern Finland, Norway, like Svalbard maybe. We do have some trees on that thing, on this rock. So I don't think they even have trees in Antarctica, so I'm going to say it's up north. Because look at all the, I feel like there's too much snow and ice and stuff to be any of these other islands in the south, I believe. Actually, I don't really know, but I'm going to go up north. Like Svalbard maybe, or one of these. I wonder what, like these ones too. I feel like that's too risky of a guess. What's over here? No. Could be Greenland too. We got a big mountain, so it actually looks like we're not that far off of, I'm not going to trust the compass once again, but this looks like quite a large landmass, and I can't really tell if it's an island or not. This is probably an island. I guess it could be Svalbard, because Svalbard is pretty big. Maybe something like this over here. This is kind of like a straight line though, there's not these like jagged things, so I'm not really too sure about this. I wonder if it could be somewhere in here. So we only really have one island. But I feel like this area is still, it's not like completely frozen all the time like this. Because this looks like it would be permanent stuff, that's year round. Yeah, so this is like frozen Arctic Ocean, I believe, because this looks like an island. So I might just go Svalbard. It could be in Russia too, somewhere. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So let's just leave it there. Oh no, wait. What is Svalbard like? Would the water be frozen like this type of frozen with these like big chunks of ice? I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be. It is pretty far north. So let's just go somewhere like that and hope for the best. I know the coast doesn't exactly match up there, but holy shit, it wasn't north at all. Well, it was north kind of because it was Russia, but it was a lake, Lake Baikal. So I was wrong about it looking like it was frozen year round because Lake Baikal. Wait a minute, is this even the right spot? Because I don't think I see that island. Or is this just like the tip of this island? Actually, maybe it is, because the compass... Oh, yeah, okay, that makes... I mean, it makes sense with the map. What was the name? Oh yeah, it had a Russian name, so that might have been a good clue, but as I said, I don't want to look at that because it's kind of cheating. But yeah, okay, well, even if I knew it was Russia, I don't think it would have helped me that much because I would have put it up in the Arctic. But yeah, that was a lot farther south than I thought. So yeah, I was completely wrong about it looking like it was frozen all year. I guess it's just like seasonal winter freezing of this lake, but wow, that's surprising. Let's see what I did. 9,299. That's a really bad score. I think it's even worse than my drone shot score, which I think was, I played 2 games in that video and it was about 12,000. But basically it was just the last, actually no, the first round the score is pretty bad too, even though I got the region right. But in terms of getting the region right, it was mainly the first round, or the second round I mean, that was bad because I guessed Australia instead of Namibia, and then this one, which was way off. But I mean, I'm not too annoyed about that score because it was a hard round. Well, all of them were pretty hard. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let's see what the actual score average is. So I'm a bit above average, so that's good. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more GeoGuessr videos. For those of you who are new, I should have said this at the beginning, but for those of you who are new, I do a lot of interesting maps like this, and then also some more normal GeoGuessr maps with an emphasis on Canadian maps as well as Battle Royale. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.